What it do? Do. It's your boy Polo. Hey. I got my man Mad with me. Yeah. Hey. We got a special guest. She get the red carpet treatment. Okay. Got Miss Monica Hall.
That's right. Yeah. Look, y'all, it's your girl Mo in the building. Hey, y'all been?
Wonderful. For people that don't know you, let them know who you is.
So listen, Mo is Monica King. Been out here for a minute. You may know me under MK Promotions when I was doing my promoting. My podcast is Let's Talk Some Mo. I just started my nonprofit, which is CARE, Creating a Real Environment. And I also have like customized creations where I do t-shirts and things like that. It's named after my kids, Kingston and Carmelo. So, I mean, I don't know what you want to go by, what you want to look up or whatever, but I'm on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you name it. So, yeah.
You out there, you well established.
Yeah.
What?
Right now, just in the process of revamp, get myself back out there. Of course, I've been pregnant the last 2 years in a row. So
keep it up, my boy. Keep it up, make it 3.
So I've been taking a break, just basically in mommy mode. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm getting back to so I'm finding my way back to that before people it's like promotion and things like that, party. I did like assistant work, those type of things, but I'm trying to maneuver now over to, like I said, more nonprofit, more helping in the community, things like that. So I just started my nonprofit. It's called CARE, KARE, creating a real environment, reaching teens and the youth or whatever, giving them a platform. If you need to, you want help with, I guess, let's say, how to talk in an interview or like, I don't know, hygiene, just anything. Like, we have resources for you. We have places you can go get assistance, get help, back to school badges, those type of things. So I'm just really big on the youth right now. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay.
Come.
We, I mean, we have, it's, yeah, like it's what's up, ask questions later. So
How you speak something into existence.
yeah,
We done told it why it don't care, why it don't care.
right, okay,
So that we got a sense of problem. Now they act like that. So now they think we think they don't care. So shit, we act like we don't care.
right,
So we did that. We spoke it into them. So now we got to speak it back out.
exactly.
We got to show them there's a reason to care, something to care about. You know what I'm saying?
And what's the perfect way versus people that's done been through it, that's done grew,
Yeah.
hands on, they can show them this ain't the way to go. Or you know what I'm saying, you need to straighten up.
We do that in the community. Like, even if I don't want beefing with you, we shake hands, we talk, we show the youth that like he ain't gotta stay like that. I tell people now, your best friend gonna be somebody that you beef with.
Right. You're right.
Once you separate your differences and get away from this crowd, they get away from this crowd, y'all get to know each other. That's it.
Yeah.
But they gotta get a chance though.
Yeah.
Are you once you start getting a job and being responsible, your work enemy 10 years ago, your best man on the job.
I work with one of my good friends now.
Yeah.
He tried a new title, tried a project.
Well, I do have a question for y'all. Like, just from growing up and looking back, what advice would you give to a young guy, that's out there in the streets or that's trying to find his way? Like, what's something y'all wish y'all kind of would have did different or moved
Watch my
different?
video.
What's something you
First, children,
right? Mm-hmm. Yep.
because that job is going to create
Mm.
to where if the fuck up, it won't be too bad or too long
Right.
because you gonna want the check.
Yeah.
You
And
get
then
what I'm
it's early
saying?
on.
You ain't got all day doing nothing, so you
Right.
ain't got to rob nobody. You got a job.
That's
You can work for $300-400 because all you gonna get is 50 out of his pocket.
you right.
So a job, a
That's
job is the main thing.
Trade, continue your education. I tell you, just don't go be standing on anybody's corner.
right.
I'm saying, cause that ain't what it look good. Money come fast. Even the women come fast. But in the long run, when you get 40 and 50, you gotta start all over. You ain't got nothing.
Yeah,
You ain't got no kind of insurance. You ain't got no kind of work history. You ain't got no kind of 401k. You got to start over.
Yes.
So I tell my younger self that go work, man. Do school, man. 'Cause you waste 20 years bullshit.
Yeah.
And once you try to get it together, you gonna put yourself behind in the race
yeah,
already.
yeah.
That's what y'all go to work or continue your education.
Right.
That's the best thing to tell them.
Even like guys coming out of jail, get that job. The
Right.
ones that come home, get a job, and keep a job for a year, they don't go back.
That's true.
They don't go back.
That's true.
Get you a job. I don't care what kind of job. Get you a job, and that's gonna set the bullshit to the side.
Right.
You ain't gonna be out at 3, 4 in the morning. You gonna be laying down and ready for work.
Right. You ready to work?
You ain't gonna be sitting here worrying about what this one talking about and that man. I'm gonna my ass work. You worry about that.
Like you did.
Job gonna set the tone.
Like I've known you a long time through my sister, but when I first met you, you was in school.
Mm-hmm.
You was getting it all over with then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now you got it. You got it. Now you showing what you can do with it.
Yeah.
And some people that did the same thing with you, they 10, 15 years behind.
Yeah.
They could have did them.
Yeah.
We blow because we want that fun.
Yep. That fun.
That
That
early
fast,
fun.
One thing I would tell any young person is to establish credit. I feel like that's something in the black community that we don't talk about enough. Money talk, but that credit gonna walk you down every time. You know what I'm saying? And we young, we don't know nothing about credit. We just, but I feel like when you young, it's like try to establish some type of credit.
They don't teach it there in school.
They don't. They
They don't teach
don't.
them about credit, nothing about banking, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Ask for it.
They're gonna tell you enough to get you out their face.
No,
Right.
what I'm saying is, it's certain teachers that if you ask them, they teach some knowledge on the side now.
Now it's put out
Being independent, doing your own thing, and for the masses, the world where nobody want to do fast food, where nobody want to do pork.
there.
Dollar ain't gonna be able to look at it, man. Work like that. I wish you could, but it ain't. World don't work like that.
I feel like this thing is branching out more. I want to expand my networking. I want to, network with the white people, with the Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? Like just bigger than just the black. Nothing against the audience or whatever, but I just want to brand myself more. And I feel like that's the biggest thing. And I feel like sometimes I'll start stuff and then I may get a little lazy. Instead of just really going hard at it, getting stuff done, I just kind of not give up, but like get distracted or start, worrying about something else when like just let me focus on it. Yeah. Yeah.
More than what you want on your plate.
Yep.
It's about choice.
Yep.
We all
Yeah.
pick things. What does bother you more?
But honestly, I'm social media. Like I love it, but I hate it at the same time. But I feel like today, like you almost have to be active or on social media to kind of get that platform, the people. It's almost like it's back in the day, y'all. It's word of mouth. If you know, by word of mouth. It ain't no posters, no flyers, no none of that. It's like you really out here in the streets putting in the footwork. Now everything is so social media, like
Post,
yes.
no more.
And then it's hard because you want to post to show people you can be relatable and stuff, but it's like I don't want people in my business at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, it's just a blessing and a curse.
I have love for you.
You love it.
I love it. That's why I shoot my shit at.
Yeah.
I talk shit on Facebook. So I got more quiet fans.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Yeah.
I'm saying, I just shoot shit though. I'm saying,
Right.
motherfuckers smell it. It's like that's all we got going on.
But
Yeah.
you control that social media. I control my social media.
Yeah.
I just get on it when I get on it.
Yeah. And I
And
pray.
I turn it off when I turn it off.
Right.
I'm on that.
That's just so. No, what I'm saying is it might be 10 minutes, it might be an hour, it might be 2 hours, but what I'm saying is when I done had enough, I had enough.
Right. It's enough.
And when I turn that off, then it's like, okay, let's do this, let's do that. I was just giving Monica an idea on not letting it overwhelm me.
Yeah. Cause sometimes y'all honestly it can get draining. Or like say you get on there and you just scroll and people start feeling some type of way. Now I'm feeling some type of way. I don't know why I'm upset all of a sudden because I see 3 or 4 people going in and no. You know, like it's a lot of energies on there like
See, right then it is where you might want to just turn it off.
Yeah.
Take a break.
Yeah.
Take a break.
But you here, late. Why ain't
Yep.
your mother?
Mexican. There.
Your mother.
Oh, I'm trying.
You gonna have to relate to all.
Yeah.
You can't put your stuff in one box. Somebody go.
And I'm over that. You know, it's like, oh, why she post? You know, like, just always, just always worried about. But now I don't give a.
They gonna do that
Can we
anyway.
cuss on this? I don't give a motherfuck. Now,
They
Should get over
But-
with. So we
yeah,
keep
it's
6 months. Might not know this Polo,
Yeah.
but you gonna see your boy right across from the courthouse in the goddamn little building right there. There's so much business going on in that building across from the courthouse. Shh.
We don't care what it is.
So of course it's not like a physical, but I want to, like I said, do more in the community, bring awareness. You know, it's a lot of kids who go home, they're hungry. You know what I'm saying? If I can send care packages, it may be a little girl that's starting her period, may need some personal hygiene, things that
Yeah, you.
we lacking. Yeah, I want to. We have resources for you, and it can be done in a way where it's not publicized or you on the spot. You know what I'm saying? But just giving them, creating a real environment. Come to us about anything. I mean, pregnancy, like anything. Like
Used to
it's a
be.
real environment.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Show that people still care.
Yeah.
Why am we? You say 33?
Oh man.
I mean, you outside of the stone. You graduated at 23. You got everything going at 33. At 43, you might be retired.
Listen, if that's the plan, but in the next 10 years, I'm able to wake up, make my own schedule. You let me put some people in payroll. That's my thing, and I want a few more properties. Even thinking about possibly like a bar and lounge, just different. I'm ready to get in the field, as they say.
Speaking of getting in the field, you about to get in the field tomorrow night, ain't you?
Oh yeah, listen, y'all, it's going down tomorrow. Okay, doors open at 8 p.m. I will be on the red carpet. I have a special host. I'm not gonna say her name. Y'all just got to pull up and y'all gonna see. But well, Messiah, he's having his first boxing match, and if everybody know, he's the owner of Saya Baddies. They had season one. Yeah, yeah, he got
Saya Baddies.
right. So this is his season two. And they're doing a boxing match. It's in Charlotte at Club Blush. So,
That's tomorrow night. What time?
doors open at 8. The first fight starts at 10.
Would that be live? Is
So,
there anywhere where we can watch it for the ones who can't come outside?
so there will be a little bit of live footage, but I think he has a videographers. They're going to be recording, but there will be some live footage. But you got to be there, honestly. You can't give it all away.
So is it pay at the door? Is it what's going on?
Yeah, so his tickets are sold out. He did do a pre-sale, so now it's 30 at the door.
Okay.
And he has 4 different food trucks. Of course, like I said, I'm working the red carpet. It's a lot going on.
Where's the address?
Now, look, I don't know the address.
Blush.
So Blush.
Club Blush, yeah.
In Charlotte.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah, I mean
just
for the
getting out
people.
here.
Yeah, for the people. Club Blush.
Oh, for legs, yeah, yeah. It's actually okay. Here, let me say this. So, okay, it's at 7631 Sharon Lakes Road in Charlotte. I think this used to be another club, but you know they keep revamping and changing the name. So it's been a minute since I've been out. So
I was asking. That's why I was asking you. Like,
but
You read the address to mine. I've been to that.
right. But I've just started doing like on spot interviews or whatever. I actually got the inspiration off TikTok. That's why I say social media, it's a blessing and it's a curse because you pick up so many things that people doing in other states. Like I can do this right here in my city. You know what I'm saying? Like let's turn the city up. So this is my second gig or whatever. I have a few more things coming after this. You know that I won't speak of until they're ready to make the post. But if you need me for parties, events, or whatever, I just basically come out, do podcasts, ask different questions or whatever. Post it if you want, or just send you the video so you can send to your people. Mm-hmm.
correct answer.
Right.
There you go. Damn.
What Monica like to do? Monica unwind. You ain't cared with the care program and with your interview. You just at home. You ready to unwind? What Monica like?
I like to sleep. First of all, let me say
That
that.
ain't the kids.
But nah, I definitely like to rest a little bit. But I'm real spiritual. I'm not gonna tie myself to a certain religion and stuff, but I like to read on things. I like to, read, just gain knowledge on different things. But I'm more into that. I pray a lot. I manifest. I like to do things like that. I like to walk, work out. I'm just so that's if I'm not sleeping or whatever. I'm reading something. I'm looking up something like just
Keep your mind.
yep, just keeping my mind going. Mm. Honestly, I just said this year that's something I want to do. I like for me to be done so much. I really have not traveled like that. So
Out the country.
yeah,
around
just out the country. I've been to Florida, Texas, Virginia and stuff, but just to go on a trip, exotic vacation and stuff. Those are things I haven't done, and I'm ready to explore that more. I want to travel more.
Could
So
you elaborate when you say because that now exotic that can mean now we got to establish that you're off the United States. We see that right, Polo.
Yeah.
We
You
that,
don't
but
let the states.
what you mean like China, France or something? Or,
for that, I would
oh,
put me on somewhere a beach
talking
or
about going over
whatever.
the world.
Yeah, I want to go to the world, but I want to do stuff. Let me see a girl walking butt naked on the beach. Like I'm just saying, it's life. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just go have a good time. You see her butt big. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just ready to just, yeah,
Back out
In
get some, be some
the
serious.
routine, in that routine.
Is that?
there.
You, so, what's my I was that seen us, seen us elevate, seen, you know, at one point, honestly, we was taking money out of the jar, we used to say, well, go to your food and get fruit stuff people you know, right, but I'm saying, you know, they seeing my parents go through one thing and kind of work and need stuff and seeing them elevate and have and put in position. Like, you know, she's a school teacher, she got a master's degree, like she's living on daddy does plays, like just to see them grow, it's like if I can see them go from this to that, you know, so that's the biggest inspiration.
Put that, 'cause from where I come from, we we was considered rich to people in the project because we couldn't really have Reebok, have a resolve like
Yep.
the same thing. Y'all got me when my mom get up. When I get up, stand up. My mother had she on money, I went. You know what I'm saying?
Is that
We got labeled like that because my mom was able to do a little bit more than other parent kids. I feel where you come from. You say you went through that change.
and it's like my siblings after that, they was already established, so they came in, you know, it was
small
good.
town that you come from.
Right. You know, my oldest sister with, yeah, she probably was some struggle too, but you know, I just felt like I was that child, like I went through every stage, like, so.
Cut in and say, I want to give a shout out to strong parents who work together to make it together.
Yes.
God damn it, I love
Yes.
it.
Period.
Shout out to strong parents.
Period. Even if
the
it's
work together.
co-parenting, you know.
I mean, it don't have to be in the same house. It just has to be the same understanding with
Come
the
on.
same goals.
Yes,
Man.
it takes a village.
Shout out to the stepdad.
Yeah, I was a stepdaddy before I was a real daddy.
Cause
Hello. Shout out to the stepdaddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there was five of us. Then come my baby sister. You know, he could have been all that. He
Right.
stuck around and he did a bit more.
That's real. And to
So-
stepmama too.
Stepmoms too. Shout out to them.
Hey,
Shout out
they
to the
looking out now.
stepmamas. Hey.
They looking out.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
For them to just have like, we don't even have to see things the same way, but if we share responsibility of a child, we gotta have a similar outcome,
Mm-hmm.
similar goal with the child.
Yes.
So that way I don't make it that hard on you, you don't make it that hard on me, and the child will prosper. But
And
yeah.
And I feel like a lot of times, if we take our feelings out of stuff, we can prosper for the child. You know, sometimes we be stuck in pride and, you know, I don't want to, you know, if we can just put that to a side and feel like, okay, the bigger picture is the child, feel like, you know, it'll go smoother, but it takes time, but at the end of the day, it's about the child. Mm-hmm. Oh man, trying to juggle it all, trying to find the time, the patience. You know, it doesn't happen overnight. You know, sometimes it gets hard. Sometimes my children's father, he may have to work 3 days straight, gone every day. I'm there with my kids 24/7. You know, not complaining, but it takes a lot on top of me trying to work and work from home and doing things. So building patience, understand it's a process or whatever, and just not getting overwhelmed. Because I feel like a lot of women deal with postpartum,
Oh
or
yeah.
we're made we
Yeah.
gotta be strong. We can't break. You know, we can't get tired. We can't. Sometimes I
Well, you
get
know,
tired.
and
Yeah.
that's
I need a break.
understandable
You know what I'm
for
saying?
the
I need a
woman.
break. Come get the kids.
I like how you
I'm
put that.
tired.
I like that call on when you from a man's point of view. We can't get tired. We can't go without. We can't say we ain't got it. We can't say we can get it tomorrow.
Mhm.
But for a man, that's failure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, when I said for from a not an understanding co-parent to that to the if you ain't got it, that woman gonna think you're a failure. She don't understand.
Yeah.
I have it tomorrow. Or I gotta work for it. Or some men actually wait on a check.
Yeah, that's true.
I have it when I get paid.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? Some
Yeah.
you get labeled, you get a woman a drag. Cause I like when you had put that though.
Yeah.
Cause you in our position.
Yes.
You know, so I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a couple more questions for you before we end.
Okay.
And
Let's talk about it.
trying to see if what would you tell that 17-year-old Monica, the 33-year-old Monica, what would you tell the 17-year-old Monica if you was to pull up on her?
I would tell her, girl, get it together, cause y'all. One thing, I was in love early. Okay, I was one of them. We got to be together. So I accomplished things. I did what I needed to do, but I felt like I would have been better if I wasn't worried about being in love. I gotta be in a relationship with this boy. All this stuff. Like, girl, get your shit together. Do what you need to do. Handle business. That's the main thing I would tell myself. Now, I'm thankful for my hometown. Everybody know I'm originally from Kershaw. But when I graduated college, I wish I would have stayed on just to find a different way instead of just coming back so early like I did. Like, I wish I would have explored more, just did more. So,
I see what you're saying. Sort of really transition back in slow.
yes, instead of just coming
Because
back.
everybody, most people, they doing. You either graduate, go to college, go to work, or go to the streets.
Yeah,
Service.
Yeah, service.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But they ain't on.
But if you come from school, you 4 to 8 years behind him.
then you try to play catch up.
Right.
To a whole bunch of nothing.
and then I'm coming from one environment, now.
That you don't understand. You don't understand
I
it.
don't understand it, but I like it because it's ratchet and I like that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I know I need to be working. I don't know what I need to do.
And he doing over here. His family straight. I ain't over here with us.
See,
Like stuck over there.
serious that shit real. You get what I'm saying? You be over there in the corner snorting or whatever. That's you, but
Don't you come back
it's
fine.
just real. It's that real, like, judging. You gotta, I don't know. It's just,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Last question. What's a misunderstanding that everybody have about Mark?
Oh wow. I feel like a lot of people, like I said, they judge me because of who my family is in the background and the name, but they don't understand that I struggle and I went through things just like them. And I think they come off like, oh, she's stuck up, or she thinks she all that. Or
ain't stuck up in you.
listen, when you get to know me, I'm a whole vibe. Everybody really be like, you know what, that girl ain't even what people. Whitney Brown is my cousin. Hey, sis. Now, I can't. She said, look, she ain't like Sister Street. I'm going to put you on game. So I love her for that because I know how to mingle in every, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I'm not stuck up. I'm down to earth. I'm relatable. Like, I've been through the struggle. I went through things, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I came up and I just want to help people and show people it's okay, to be vulnerable. I feel like at one time I was the talk of the town, not trying to bring up nothing old, but I went through like humiliation or, everybody down on you, like. But yeah, people think I'm this stuck up girl and I'm bougie. But I like what I like. That don't make me do whatever.
That
but
makes
I'm
you
not
an
good for
individual.
you, But I like what I like.
That makes you an individual.
Individual.
Like what you like.
Yep. So
You don't follow the
yeah,
you
like
ain't crowd.
I think that's another thing too. I speak my mind, and I don't think a lot of people like that either. Cause I say what everybody may not say, or I may check something that people, what I'm saying, like they don't like oh she thinks she next time you know, but it's not that. It's just I have an opinion.
Your
so-
mind works like that.
Right. I'm just going.
When you more than regular educated, your mind think different.
Yeah, it just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to get more than regular educated. You know what I'm saying? You said regular educated.
I mean,
I realized that regular education.
12th grade. I'm saying it make you think different.
The shit that you think about now make you think different. That shit that they taught us was books and shit.
Depending on what you was trying to learn. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to teach
Well,
me
I know
about
this when I'm going to circle. But what I'm saying,
I don't need you to teach me my history. My granddaddy told me where I come from. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't need that. So I ain't paying attention to that either.
you know, all I do is add subtract, because that's all on you. Science part, cause they have a little bit of the science part right in the math.
With the
part.
baking soda.
But I still don't use goddamn Y22.
No.
I don't use that.
Yeah, all that.
I don't
No,
know.
that was too much.
I don't use algebra. I don't become math basic.
Yeah, really, honestly, to be
Damn.
honest.
Keep it basic, goddamn.
Before we get out of here, you know what time? 15 seconds with my boy, man.
All right, 15 seconds with your boy, man. 15 seconds with your boy, man. We had a wonderful show, Miss Monica.
Yes.
I know her through family.
Mhm.
I ain't never heard her talk to anybody. Blew my mind. We gonna be talking more at family function. I never heard 15 seconds, boy, man. God damn it, I like it.
I like y'all too.
Let the people know one more time.
Yeah. Podcast, Let's Talk Some More YouTube channel, Facebook. Yeah, did I say Facebook?
Facebook.
Monica Hall.
Yeah, Monica Hall and Kingston and Carmelo for customized orders. Yeah, so
She everywhere.
we checking out.
And it was nice being with y'all. It's your boy Polo. We're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Man, we done got it.